Alright, so Magnum mill tutorial, aka advanced barrel mills, whatever you want to call them. Pretty much barrel mills, Magnum mills, when they're mastered, it gives it this illusion that your head is constantly on the ground. Your body is up in the air. You know, it's a really tricky move. It took me a really long time to learn because nobody really understands how to swing the hips, how to kick the legs. I think that was the hardest part for me. Learning how to actually get momentum, build momentum. So what I did was I figured out that I could actually lock up my body, which is consistent with most b-boys with the move say. You know, it's like this kind of locking feeling where you're not really moving. So, you know, by laying flat on my back, keep my lower back down, my head on the ground, I can flex my feet, and my legs are flexed, you know, abs are flexed. I can raise my legs as far as they go, and flex my arms. This is about as locked up as I can physically get. So anyways, while I'm in that position, I'm going to just turn. I'm just going to turn both my legs and upper body into the ground. And that sensation where you're kind of, you know, if you can imagine somebody's pushing off my right leg and off the outside of my left leg. So I'm kind of like, I'm feeling this resistance. That's how you feel that resistance. That's what allows you to kind of like freeze up and feel that kind of inertia, whatever you want to call it. You know, there's going to be some resistance as you're turning into the move, but when you keep going, you start to build speed. That's when you start to throw your arms. But in the end, it's really about swinging your hips. As you get better at it, you might have a little bit of a kip, but it's very minimal. I mean, the move is really about, you know, not generating too much movement while generating maximum force or maximum momentum. In the beginning, it's hard to do, but I'll show you kind of how it goes. So, you know, from the hang glide freeze, you're going to kick through, you're going to go flat. As I said, head back, legs up, tight. You only need a little bit of clearance under your hip. A lot of tutorials will tell you to go really high, but I find that makes it harder to lock up. So from the hang glide to the back, you're just going to start to turn. Your head is going to roll on the ground. You know, this leg is going to kind of swing that way. The hips are going to swing at the same time, so I'm literally just turning my whole body into it. And that's all I feel the whole time. So there's some resistance on the legs, on the hips. It's really the body is moving into the move. So I'll do a couple. As you can see, the first windmill is usually pretty whack because you're kind of bouncing off your head a little bit. Another thing, I would recommend doing this from the bottom, because if you can do it from the ground and build momentum, you'll really have it. If you start from the top into a crazy coin drop, you're going to kind of be cheating. You're not really going to be working out the core and the legs, and you're not really going to be learning the move. You're going to kind of cheat off that initial momentum kick. So anyways, here's 3 of them. Remember, the first one sucks. Alright, so that's 3. As you can see, the first one, you're getting over, so you're kind of finding it a lot. It's going to look whack, but the second one, you should start to feel easier and easier, and then you'll start to build momentum faster. Obviously, when you have the move, you'll be able to build up speed faster. So now I'm going to do it full out. Should have plenty of momentum afterwards. So technically that's really all you need to get this move. You know, there's other types of windmills. There's the pancake windmills. You can do this from a tripod too, but I learned from a scissor kick. You know, you kind of like scissor up and kip onto your head. You know, that kind of works, especially if you want to transition between power moves. Using that kip up is really important. You could also do it from a tripod. I mean, you know, they teach you to learn tripods and stuff. But again, all that really is the kip up. That allows you to get your body up and over. But for me, it didn't work too well because I had a really good kip up. I can like backspin, headspin, windmill, headspin, whatever. But my torque, my rotating strength was weak. You know, and I didn't understand the concept. But that's a good thing to learn too. But for the magnet mill, the old school B-boy windmill, whatever you want to call it, it's not necessary at all. All that move is literally just turning and perfecting that turn. So, anyways, that's the windmill tutorial.